you don't want to take credit from the other team. They did a good job. They cashed in on their opportunities and, made one more play than we did.
What did you like about what you guys did? What didn't you like?
I liked a lot of that game. We win that game 9 times out of 10. Tonight was the one. Had some looks where their goalie made some extraordinary saves, and he's a good player. You gotta sometimes take your hat off to a good player. Stealing the game.
Feel a bit.
Third period. What's going on?
It's tough to say. It's the way it's gone the last couple games, but 2-2, 10 minutes left. Just didn't go for us the last half of the third, and we take the good from it. Come back game 5, come out ready to go and focus on winning one game.
What happened on the penalty that was called on you in the first?
It was a bullshit weak call. They were whistle happy at the start, and then they put them away at the end. It's tough to know how they're going to call it on each given night. Didn't have anything to do with the outcome of the game, but it was tough to figure out what way they were calling the game tonight.
Tyler, did you know you scored?
No, I thought it could have squeaked under, but nobody reacted, so I had no idea where it was. This is a heartbreaker, but we got to move on, and we now have everything on the line. I liked it. I've liked it all series long. Obviously, it's got to be a little bit better because we need to win, and that's the bottom line.
Is that the difference in that game? Simply bad bounces?
Yeah, I see a lot of posts on the other end, and I don't know if I want to call it luck, but things that got to switch, and it's going to come our way. I know it.
How frustrating does it get?
Obviously, it's very frustrating, but nothing that we can't handle, and we're very prepared for this.
What does this team have to do? What does this team have to do in the next game to ensure it survives?
I think we just got to dig maybe a little deeper. We played a good game, so there's nothing wrong with our game. We just got to find the heart in us and continue to fight.
Last 3 games, your team has totally captured momentum or was it a huge goal, and then only for them to respond quickly with a goal of their own. I mean, is that just deflating?
I wouldn't say it's deflating. I think it's bad luck. Their goal is just a product of, puck bouncing the wrong way, and then guy misses a shot, it's a post, and it's just the stars aren't aligning for them. But it's not going to stay that way.
I mean, you'd rather be up 3-1 or tie 2-2. I think we've played some really good hockey, and it's something that we got to take back and forget about this game. Take the good things, take the way we played, take it back to Winnipeg, and play even better.
How have these last few days been for you? Obviously tough to miss a game at this time of year.
You never want to miss a game. Not in the conference finals. So it sucked. It's not fun. You hate not to be out there with the boys. Yeah.
Is it a case where you did everything you could possibly do to be ready and just couldn't quite go?
Yeah. Like I said, you don't want to miss any games right now. You feel like you're letting the guys down. So you try anything you can to play, and wasn't there.
How well your club played in tonight's game. How do you manage losing by 1 goal like this on a night you guys may have deserved better?
We had our chances, a lot of chances. We played a really, really good game. Played with a lot of speed, played our game, and did that for a full 60 minutes. So
we will start on the right side with Sean.
Paul, what more could your team have done to win that game tonight?
We liked a lot of things that we did, and stiff opponent, they'll make it easy on you, but the work level and the compete level was really good start to finish. So that's what you ask of your group, right? Come out and compete as hard as they can. There's always going to be things that you think you can do better, move the puck a little cleaner. But you get 85 shot attempts, you're playing on the right end of the rink.
Left side, Frank.
Frank Sarvalli, TSN. Paul, you were saying yesterday that it would be dangerous to sell the idea that you're getting lots of opportunities but not cashing in. What do you say at this point now?
Well, we got a way that we want to play, and there'll be lots of stuff that will show that would be exactly the way that we want to play. What are your other options, right? We've put enough, we think, to score a bit more. So you keep going.
Is Fleury, Mark Spector Sportsnet, is Fleury stealing the series right now? And is there a way to change that?
No, I don't know. I mean, he's certainly been really good, and he's made some, probably 3 each game that gives their crowd reason to get their feet, and rightfully so. He's made 3 or 4, and in both of these games, it's an empty netter. Last game, they're 1-goal games, so that feels like it's the difference. So you've got to assume that he's going to get 3 or 4 of those a night, and find a way to get the knucklers in that we need to have go for us.
Chris in the second row.
In the first period there, Paul, you had the early penalty on Myers and then one missed on Scheifele. How do you, when the games are this big and important, manage that?
I just scream like a banshee. And then Blake Wheeler comes over, smiles at me, and then I understand what he's smiling at me for, and then I stop doing it. Yeah, heavy profanity. Offensive would probably cost you your job.
Right side, Sean.
What have you seen from this team this year that makes you believe that you can win 3 straight and win this series?
We don't have to do that. I know we can win a game, right? We're a good enough team. We've battled. We've gone into some pretty heavy environments and won a game that we needed to win. So it's just one game.
Left side, Frank.
Paul, in every game in this series, the Golden Knights have had a really quick response to one of your goals. How do you explain that?
I don't like the goals, and I don't think we lost a draw last night. We look at maybe some coverage around our net, but there wasn't a fatal flaw in it.
All the way on the right side.
On the 3 goals, one goal was power play that came after the Myers penalty. One was after Connor dropped a puck on that shot. And then the third on the whiff shot by Dustin. So it's kind of mistakes, but how do you
I'm not going to call them, I mean, we don't own the penalty, but we own the goal. The next 2, you're looking at 2 players that have been spectacular for us here to get us to the final of the conferences. And, I'm not going to change anybody's body position or keep an extra guy high just in case something bad like that happens.
The question was, I guess, how do you address those things and talk about them without focusing too much and dwelling on them?
Yeah, we won't talk about them. This will be the last time they're talked about.
Any more questions? Thank
Okay,
you, Coach.
thank you.
It's tough, but in 15 minutes we gotta erase everything, go back to Winnipeg, and make sure we got another game to play.
How tough is that to do, though? I mean, just to kind of turn the page at this point with no one's on the line.
I think it's pretty easy. You know, we've like I said, we played some really good hockey. May have deserved a little better, but we're down 3-1. I've always said you got to win every single game, and we need to do that as well in the next game. So, like I said, we're already looking forward to the next game, going back to Winnipeg and stepping up, making ourselves better.
Sorry, why do you think you haven't got what you deserve as a team? Is it what's been the difference in these games where you've carried play and probably not?
It's a good question.
How important is the start of the game on Game 5?
Well, the whole game is going to be important. The start is going to be important. The end is going to be important. It's going to be like every single other game in this series, last series, and the series before that. So nothing changes for us. We started out really well today, and we've got to keep that going next game.
Battled a lot of adversity this year. Do you feel like that can help you as you face elimination here?
We've been through it all this year. We've grown as a family, as a team, as a city. So, you know, we're gonna go home, get some rest, and do everything we can to play another game.
Is Fleury stealing the series right now? And can you guys figure out how to change that?
He's a good goalie. We got a good goalie. You know, there's some bounces today that could have gone our way, and sometimes that's like that. We're playing some really good hockey, and it's just a matter of time before they start going in.
As Don mentioned,